Hello again, this is Russ King, and I just wanted to show you how Kwik Model can do a full HVAC layout for a two-story house. So the first thing to do is to import a floor plan. Okay, now the drawing is to scale. I'm going to move the north arrow out of the way. Okay, so we've got the drawing to scale. Now the first thing we need to do is put a room on there, and then get the room lined up with the drawing below. So to put the rooms on, it helps to have a little bit of an oblique view. So I'm going to hit this front view and zoom in. Back here, we'll start back here and put a room. So go to room mode, alt click places a room. Now you just want to line it up with the bottom. I'm going to make the room a little less opaque so we can see through it, and I'm going to look at it from the back. Okay, so that's all the first floor rooms. I'm going to go ahead and put the windows in really quick. Okay, that's all the windows and doors on the first floor, and the next thing to do is to import the second floor. Pretty good too. So those are all nice and lined up, so now everything else should line up. Okay, all the rooms are done. Now I gotta do the windows really quick. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to turn off the second floor drawing of the floor plan here by clicking this button. Alright, so at that point, your takeoffs are basically done. This house has one system, horizontal unit in the attic, and we have to figure out how to get registers down to the first floor. And I'll show you a few tricks that I've used over the years that architects don't seem to cringe too much about, but it basically involves using little corners of closets and dead spaces and stuff like that to see it. So you can see we've got a great room, we've got a kitchen, an eating area, there's a bathroom down here, powder room, dining room, that's about it for all that. There's a foyer. We probably want to get a register in this foyer. You want the entry of the house to be nice and warm when people walk in. So we'll put a register down there. So we've got the garage. We can drop some ceilings in the garage if we need to. This powder room is a very narrow space. We can drop that ceiling if we need to get ducts back in here. And knowing approximately where we need to get registers, we can try to find some spaces. So here's a nice big walk-in closet. This space behind the door is always a good candidate for a chase because that door swings this way, so we can put a chase right there. They probably won't hang clothes right there. We can use this corner here. We can use this back corner here. There's a little closet over here. Sometimes when you see these little small closets like this, and there's this dead space right here, we can build this area out and put a chase right there as well. So that's a candidate. Let's see, we've got 2 closets here. Sometimes splitting the difference of these 2 closets, making both closets just a little bit smaller and building a chase in between them. Sometimes that works too, so we'll try all of those. Alright, so the next thing to do is to place the furnace up in the attic. So go up here to air handlers and just plop one down, kind of get an idea how big it is. So this is the furnace, this is the cooling coil, this is the supply plenum, and on 2-story houses, you're going to need a lot of, you're going to need a good sized plenum. So I'm going to add a couple sections to it, and so we have that many start collars to work with. On the return side, I'm probably only going to need a couple returns for now, and so we'll go with that. So what I typically like to do is have the farthest end of the supply plenum, where the pressure is the greatest, have that serve the downstairs. So I'm going to run some ducts off of here, get into duct mode, and hit those. So I'm going to turn off the second floor now. So we're just looking through a wire mesh down into the first floor, and we're going to put some registers down there. So we're going to have to see how that goes. There you go. That's what a duct system really looks like. It's a mess. When you get up in the attic, it's a mess. It's a bowl of spaghetti. I don't have the duct size yet. Oh, and I forgot the returns. You can't forget the returns. So let's do the returns real quick. Okay, I think that's about it. We got the horizontal unit with a big 20-inch return. There's another return going into the master bedroom. We've got chases going to the first floor. We've hit all the rooms on the first floor, and that's what a duct system looks like in real life. It's a bowl of spaghetti. A 2D, even a 2-line drawing wouldn't illustrate that very well. Certainly not like a 3D drawing does. It illustrates how hard it is to get a system like this to fit up in the attic, and shows all the nitty-gritty details of the fittings and how they have to be suspended and all that good stuff. So you can only get that from a really good 3D drawing, such as you get from Kwik Model. So I hope you appreciate that, and if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you.